Even with the vaccine, it could be a while before there are concerts or Broadway shows, and yet there are still many consumers stuck with tickets to canceled events. WMAR 2 News' Mallory Safasti has more on their situation and ways you can fight for a refund.
Ticketmaster has offered refunds for canceled events, but if you went through StubHub, it's not as easy, especially if the show has been postponed and there's no makeup date in sight. What makes large in-person events exciting, the crowds, energy, entertainment, also makes them a likely COVID-19 exposure site. Shows and concerts were quickly suspended in the spring, but unlike restaurants and shops, there hasn't been a safe way to bring fans back, which has left many people with worthless tickets costing them hundreds of dollars.
I bought 2 tickets through StubHub for, I believe it was like $470-ish.
David Smith bought Billie Eilish tickets last December, but in March, the week before the concert, it was postponed.
We're not allowed to get money back unless the show has been labeled as canceled. Currently, all of the shows for this tour are listed as postponed.
8 months later, he doesn't know if or when he'll get his money back, and he says if there's another show, he's not sure he'll want to go.
To have the money in your pocket as opposed to like an unknown, because I mean, at this point, I really don't even want to go to the show when it reopens up because I don't know how safe it would be to open back up.
Ron Campbell's also hoping for a refund after buying tickets for his son to Dear Evan Hansen at the Hippodrome.
The tickets cost through StubHub $574.50.
The musical, scheduled for last May, was canceled, but StubHub didn't offer Ron a refund. They gave him a credit instead.
I'm 47. I'm disabled. My wife is a waitress at IHOP, and my mother-in-law, who just had back surgery, and her 2 teenage children are living with us, so there's 7 of us. That $574 could really be used right now.
Since StubHub is a reseller, they said they'd usually refund buyers for canceled events before collecting money from the sellers. However, given the impact of the coronavirus, it is not possible to sustain this practice in the near term. We are facing significant timing delays in recouping funds from the thousands of sellers on our platform. As a result, we've enacted new policies. So if it's postponed or suspended, your only option is to wait for it to be canceled or rescheduled. And if it's canceled, you'll get a credit worth 120% of the original order. But Ron isn't looking for more tickets. He's trying to feed his family.
So it took us months to save for those tickets. You know, we planned on it for months. It's not like we just came with that money right away. No, it was planned out, and it was a special birthday gift that he wanted, that my wife wanted to give to him, and it didn't happen, but we can't even get the money back to do anything else for them or use the money for our family right now because they want to sell tickets that you could buy from up to 2 years from now.
We're happy to report that StubHub has agreed to refund Ron, but he was told it could take up to 120 days. We've also heard of other consumers having success by filing a complaint with the Maryland Attorney General Consumer Protection Division. So far, the office has received 36 complaints since February. We have a link to their complaint form on our website, WMAR2news.com/matterformallory.
If you have a matter for Mallory, she wants to hear from you. You can email her at mallory@WMAR.com or find her on Facebook and Twitter. Stick with us online for updates on top stories and breaking news. Also, for news and weather while you're on the go, download the WMAR2 app in the App Store. You can watch Live Radar and get breaking news sent straight to your phone. I'm Eddie Cato.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.